the 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. We're in suburban Detroit, the home of the Pistons, where we'll be broadcasting today's game live. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Right now, the Pistons are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And I think for the Pistons, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Well, they've gelled right away, and I think it's safe to say this is going to be a big year for them.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Rudy Gay. Pau Gasol is out there with Nance. Then it's LeBron James. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Tipped away. Goes up from the top of the key. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Vincent. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Indiana.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
On the wing, Nance. From deep. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Now here's James. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. They get it back. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
Here's Durant. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
fellas. That two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Count the bucket. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vincent, covered by LeBron. Vincent, the pass to Gasol. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Durant attacking. Oh! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Now here's LeBron. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Nance against Aldridge. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Here's LeBron, and Durant sends it back. Misses the three.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right side Gasol, and taken away by Ellis. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Durant kicks to Aldridge. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And another miss by Cleveland.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And that is a major lead flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration. Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
Aldridge out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Ellis. Then it's Durant. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Detroit leading by 3. And stolen by James. Cleveland moving the ball around.
Detroit foul. Vincent. That's his first personal foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Vincent, the pass to Gasol. LeBron grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Oh, wow. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Takes a three. Vincent's shot is good. He's got 7.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Shooter kicks to Mirotic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Kaminsky misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Richardson, the layup off target.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And that one's good. Schroeder. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
Here's Gay. And it's off the back rim. No good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
No one near him. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded by Schroeder. James wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Vincent. Powered down with both hands.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense. And so we conclude the first half. Pistons.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. In the second quarter, and that's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about to.
The second half just about to get going here.
good quarter from LeBron. He has 12 points and 1 steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Stark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got LeBron James. Rudy Gay is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Pau Gasol. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 9. Gasol is doubled. Here's Durant. Shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. A nice shot by LeBron. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? The Cavaliers trail by 7. Over to the left wing. Gasol with the steal. And then Durant with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket.
Look at that.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
The shot's good from Nance.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Kicks to Aldridge. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Inside and stolen by Gay. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
All alone.
Yeah. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, hey. He's an athlete. And I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. But they recover it. No good from Gasol. Detroit leading by 3. Up the floor. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, and I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
That doesn't go either for Durant.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Stolen.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Shot to stop the run. Outside for Gasol. He's looking for James and finds him. There's the 3. Cannot hit. The Pistons go the other way with it. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Gay with no one around. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Vincent. He feeds it to Gasol. Here's Durant. He got it up in time. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Pistons leading by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Devin Harris. Mirotic is out there with Turiaf. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Cunningham in at the 3 slot. Gasol dishes to James. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Back to LeBron. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Schroeder passes to Harris.
Blocking foul. LeBron James. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Turioff, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And the shot is good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And now, here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Cavaliers with the rebound. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Picked off in midair. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires, high post. Another miss by Gay.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Detroit, no good that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Aldridge, and the layup falls.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're losing by 5. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. From deep, James from beyond the arc and then some. James has got 20.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
The Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of the backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style, and I like that type of aggressiveness.
And I got to say it, Clark, I didn't expect them to play it that way. I mean, a great steal, and then to put the pedal to the metal.
The drive by Ellis. The pass to Vincent. Gasol with the steal.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Cleveland moving it around. Here's Gay. Here's Nance. Money!
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Gay kicks to Nance. Back to Gay. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Vincent, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Still Pistons ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. He dishes it to Gasol. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's Vincent, covered by LeBron. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. From deep, offline. And so the Pistons take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time.
Well, Kevin, a terrific...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays in basket.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The Raptors look to take charge at the Air Canada Centre here in downtown Toronto. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors in their last game, a loss to Orlando. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a... The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he can't hit the second. And Toronto has possession. Down low. Here's Irving. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside Williams. Here's Caldwell Pope. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Caldwell Pope's got his first points in this one. Irving passes to Cross. From deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. On defense, Toronto. Williams gets the bucket.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Here's Irving. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving against Curry. Kicks it to Whiteside. The pass to Caldwell Pope. And there's the feed to Leonard. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
From deep three-point range, and that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving attacking. Over to the left wing. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. From outside the arc. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
It's not possible what we just caught. Is that
not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
Here's Cross. Soft touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
To the inside, the drive by Jordan, and he goes in for the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Cross. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Caldwell. Oh!
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys,
And DeMar DeRozan, star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back. Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And, guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
We've got Irving. Julius Randle is out there with DeRozan. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Cross in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Irving. Pass to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Cross. Randle kicks to Irving. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Curry. Williams with the ball. A 32-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one. Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Fires at the elbow. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Mozgov dishes to Curry. Shot is no good. Raptors with the lead. Here's Cross. And again, Toronto no up.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the Hornets making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop completely. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Give your dance back some love, fans. Come on, give it up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Williams attacking. Gobert the pass to Caldwell Pope. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Cross. He's guarded by Williams. Cross. No good. And Charlotte will come the other way.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
59 seconds left here in the second. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. Andre Jordan is second, and of course Hassan Whiteside.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch two of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Williams kicks to Curry. He is stolen by Randall. Now the Raptors moving it up. Cross, guarded by Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Williams with a clean look. Charlotte no good that time either.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And that concludes.
Okay, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. Shaq, that wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. On the court for Charlotte, Rudy Gobert is out there with Mazda. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Williams. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the three, the small forward. Wing shot on the way. And Irving with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Curry against Irving. Mozgov dishes to Williams. Caldwell Pope passes to Williams. He is stolen by Randall. Here's Cross. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov. Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting for Toronto.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 11. Outside Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Mozgov's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Curry pulls it down.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Cross. Mozgov with the block. Curry kicks to Caldwell Pope. He is stolen by Randall. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Kyrie Irving. Putting up about 22 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Passed across. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will come the other way. On its way from Curry for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cross passes to Irving. The tray. Gobert pulls it in.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, They could stretch this lead out.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Cross. That's tipped.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Williams, that's good.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Raptors leading by 6. Out to the wing. Outside DeRozan. Passes to Cross. They can't stop the run with that one. Charlotte has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Toronto calls timeout.
Give your dance back some love, fans. Come on, give it up. I want everyone here at Canada Center to give it up and cheer on your dance back. Give your dance back some love, fans. Come on, give it up.
Raptors leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Charlotte has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Williams kicks to Curry. And so the Raptors with another turnover. Throws it up high.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
He was all alone on that one. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
It really looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Cross. And that's not going to go.
I want everyone here in the Air Canada Center to give it up and cheer on your
And the final period of play just about to start. Raptors leading by 10. DeRozan out there with Julius Randle. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Cross in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Now, that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Back to Irving. The pass to Cross. No good on the triple.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Irving. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Outside Jordan. Toronto working the ball around now. Cross passes to Randall.
Charlotte foul call. Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Raptors, Julius Randle.
Toronto calls timeout. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
That free throw good from Randall. Second free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 11. Williams fires. Dishes to Gobert. Curry kicks to Williams. Goes back up. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Cross. He's guarded by Williams. That's good. 33 points for him.
I really thought they did a better job, a much better job of getting it inside in the first half. They've got to get back to throwing it in the paint more here in the second.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Cross. Again, Toronto.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the shot.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
Raptors leading by 11. Irving attacking. He dishes it to Randall.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
DeRozan on the wing. Excellent D there from Moskov. Hornets trail by 11. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Jordan dishes to Randall. Back to Jordan. Passed across. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Curry with the 3. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Toronto.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Hornets.
Here's Cross. Out left to the wing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Goes back up. And that one hits back iron. Outside Williams. No good there. And so Toronto takes this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Hornets at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Detroit is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all the success that they've had, it'll be quickly forgotten if they don't make a deep playoff run.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for Detroit, Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Vincent, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Ellis, and at the 2 guard. The shot by Williams, no good. For Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
From deep. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
It's rebounded by Gasol. Ellis kicks to Aldridge. The Hornets pull it in. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Curry and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Vincent, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here's Vincent, and he knocks down the jumper.
Vincent.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Williams with the ball, picked up by Ellis. Gobert the screen. On its way from Curry for two. Gasol with the rebound.
We got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Vincent the pass to Durant. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Aldridge. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Minnesota. Mozgov's shot is off. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Raiders against Ellis. From deep. Raiders no luck. Gets it off. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
Williams is out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. To the wing right side. It's Gasol with the drive. Rejected by Mozgov.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. There's the dish to Waiters. Back to Williams. It's tipped and taken away by Ellis. Lays it in off the breakaway. Ellis has got 9 points. Hornets leading by 3. Dishes it to Waiters. And Durant sends it back. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Vincent. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Detroit shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls.
Vincent.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Williams dishes to Gobert. Williams attacking, and the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul. Ellis against Williams.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Curry pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball here. They were all over him.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ellis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mozgov kicks to Gobert. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the basket by Curry.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Vincent the pass to Gasol. Lets it go with the three. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Gasol. 12 points for Monte Ellis.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. To the inside. Stolen by Waiters. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Shoots the three. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Ellis. How last month turned out for him? He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Knocked loose. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Detroit moving it up. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Mozgov with the steal. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. With 2 seconds left. And Durant sends it back. And the first half comes.
Well, Kevin,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At one point, they managed to push out ahead to an 8-point lead. And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Monte Ellis has been sensational.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Harris. Then it's Turioff. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Mirotic in at the 4 slot. For Detroit, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 3-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Turioff kicks it over to Schroeder. The feed now to Harris. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Mirotic, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Mirotic has got his first points of the game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Curry attacking. Back to Gobert. Waiters dishes to Mozgov. Gobert, the pass to Williams. The putback slams it back in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business.
Waiters gets a wide open look. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
He feeds it to Curry. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Waiters with the ball. Cunningham's there. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Turioff.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Curry, wide open, drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10 points.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Ellis, wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Shot's good by Williams. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Gasol kicks to Ellis. Shoots from the line, off the left rim and out. The Hornets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8, stolen by Durant. And here we go, Pistons running again. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets it to go. 14 points for Williams.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one is off. And he's good on the second.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Vincent. And the release was before the buzzer. But
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
all right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Hornets leading by 3. They've got Dion Waiters. Gobert is out there with Mozgov. Then it's Curry. And it's Williams at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And then Durant with the dunk.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, and man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Picked by Mozgov. To the paint, Gasol with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ballgame.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Gasol, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backcourt.
And Curry, here we go. Rebound by the Pistons. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gasol passes to Durant from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Waiters got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry dishes to Gobert. Mozgov kicks to Waiters. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And it's Gasol penetrating. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 1. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make 1 play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Thank you, Doris.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break. Check out the game from Moscow. 10 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Curry outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Vincent. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Gasol with the steal. Oh, and here we go.
Mouse in the house. Got a mouse in the house. Good recognition to take it right at him.
Well, the Hornets shooting well. 50% from the floor. Right side Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
And the pass to Vincent. It's stolen by Curry. Got a piece of it. Kicks it to Mozgov. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pass to Gobert. Outside Curry. And Durant comes to help. Just 4 to shoot. Waiters passes to Gobert. Nice D from Aldridge. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, as good as they've been, they know this one won't be easy, trying to steal a road win against a very capable team, and both teams are up for this one. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going.
A wonderfully symmetrical skyline you have to love downtown Detroit. We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. After this one game on the road, the Raptors will head back to Toronto. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And nothing better than when you can fit the system and the talent. I mean, win after win. I tell you, what this is telling me is the team is playing with tremendous confidence.
Unstoppable right now, Greg. I mean, I don't know how long the streak's going to continue, but the important thing is that they're stacking up wins, and they seem to be getting better and better, which is scary for the rest of the league.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Julius Randle is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Cross in at the small forward. Picked by Randle. The kick out to Irving. Second chance shot. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And it's blocked by DeRozan. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Vincent. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks in New York.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Now off the inbound, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here's Vincent. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Kicks to Randall. Poked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. And Kevin Durant with the slam. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Aldridge pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Cross. And again, Toronto no up.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Magic.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Here's Vincent. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Ellis, the pass to Aldridge. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Cross. Kept alive. Right side Aldridge. Ellis. No good on that last second attempt. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives him. Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
They've got Marc Gasol, Aldridge out there with Durant, then it's Vincent, and it's Ellis at the 2. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Irving, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Durant against DeRozan. The pass to Vincent. Up and in on the layup. 7 points in the game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Passes it to Cross. Randall dishes to Irving. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And another basket for Toronto.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
So they take the lead. Irving's got 13 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
To the inside. Shot is no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
Exactly. They were the aggressors. They played a grinded-out, gritty style that they'd be wise to emulate tonight.
Vincent's shot is good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. The Pistons trailing. Shooter kicks to Turioff. Left side, Harris. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Irving, good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shooter passes to Turioff and stolen by Jordan. Dishes to Randall. Pass to Cross. Goes up on the wing. The shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And we finished 1 half.
Thanks, Kev.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that.
That's good, Clark. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. DeRozan out there with Randall. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Cross in at the 2. Irving dishes to Randall. Here's Cross. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Pistons trail by 5, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Jordan the pass to Cross. 3-pointer. And it's Ellis with the rebound.
Even though he isn't having the best of games. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points. Not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on DeRozan.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 24 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Irving. And again, Toronto no up. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Cross. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. And nice job again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Randall passes to Cross. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 15.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up? Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And so he makes both from the line. Raptors trail by 6. Irving attacking. Randall kicks to Irving. There's the dish to Jordan.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
DeRozan dishes to Irving. Wants to get it to Randall and does. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. That's good. And now just a 2-point Piston lead.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Vincent. 17 points in the game. Pulls up. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Cross. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons visitors.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Toronto shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. They've got Cunningham. Mirotic is out there with Turion. Then it's Devin Harris. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And that's a foul called on Ronny Turion. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Harris.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Gasol, here we go. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Shot from the inbound. And there's the nice layup by Ellis. Ellis has got 9 points here in the second half.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
On defense, the Pistons, they lead by 4. Irving attacking right wing. Cross defended by Durant. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Gasol against Jordan. Vincent the pass to Gasol.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Free throws.
He's off on the first.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Raptors trail by 3. Irving kicks to Randall. He dishes it to Jordan. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game. That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Vincent the pass to Gasol. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 3rd rebound tonight. DeMar DeRozan on the wing, defended by Durant, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the middle, Ellis lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The pass across, fires the three. Tries yet again. Jordan can't get it to go.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. 18 feet out. And a kick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead. Here's Cross. Durant with the steal. Here's Vincent, 16 feet away, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible. Oh, he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it down.
Well, the D just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean,
he has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
He's looking for Ellis and finds him. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Ellis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Cross. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Vincent. No good. Jordan with some nice D.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
Back to Irving. And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the double.
And time now to go courtside.
Thanks, God.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he's...
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA.